This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 and a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It's 3rd and 5. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 3rd and 5. Got room. Might have a chance. Made a defender miss. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Grabbed behind the line. It's Palmer. Could not make his way to the corner.
And they're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off to the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Quarterback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Ready, go!
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And wings it incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Let's talk for just a moment about WYO. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best.
There's some room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the... back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Using his legs, it's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Hughes. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Cowboys trying to cash it in on first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Harris. Smashes through the tackle. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the back. Off play action on first down. Finds a man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. He wants to change this route. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, and a move.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Sends it back in motion. Give to the big fullback. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. This time he wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Quarterback making checks. Running with the fullback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Palmer. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got a little grass. And it's a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
Here we go.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. off the play fake. And that one's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Got a little space. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Trying play action. It's complete on the right side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get
looking for the end zone. He bangs his way in for the score.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Hughes. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's not quite going to have enough. Picked up a couple on the play, and it'll be 4th down, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's in open space downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, this offense is one of the 25 best in the nation on third down. That time they try to run it, but give the defense credit. Physical.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On the option. Quarterback keep. Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Big fullback's got it. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Fires to the big fella.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter. Gain some momentum here and change the course of this game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This is a designed run. That's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Give to the running back. Here's a little room there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Spins away from the defense.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback may change this route. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Here we go. Check.
Gets the back moving. The give to the fullback. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Don't just make a play. Make a play. Fumble, recovery, scoop, and score for the touchdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
Back to pass, it's Hughes. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy.
Finding some room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive.
There he goes! Inside the touchdown, Cowboy! He got a step and just dusted the field.
does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Card in the backfield. It's Allen. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man on the outside. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
The give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Palmer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll take it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Let it go!
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And some great 4th down defense against the run. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Ready?
Running inside, it's Harris. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. will have it 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They'll move the wide receiver. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That is what we call in the industry the defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that 2nd loss. Using his feet, and he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They'll send the back in motion. Give to the fullback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
One thing you know with this guy, at fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Slithers into space.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll go to the fullback, and they're able to get him down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Motion from the back.
Ready to go!
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And who's surprised? Nobody. Big 3rd down moment. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella, and he does the rest. He lowers his shoulder. He gets physical, gets the 1st down, and they got a chance with the lead here to salt this game away.
Give to the fullback. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Ready to go!
He'll run it again. Sweet cut there. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment. The game when everything is on the line.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. With the win.